That means you will feel that slight difference in space.
Got it.
But it's not going to be to the point where you're going to say that I don't want to do this. You'll say that I'll rotate, something like that. And if it's kids in the back, no problem.
No stress. Got it.
Because like the regular Carens, this is well equipped in all 3 rows,
Yep.
right? Cup holders, USB sockets, all of that. So feature-wise, it is the same as the regular Carens. And this is another interesting thing here.
No, not the regular Carens, the Carens Clavis.
Carens Clavis.
Because the Carens is a whole different thing now.
Yeah, there is the old Carens is there in a couple of variants. So this is the Carens Clavis that we're talking about. Thanks, Shumi.
So if you thought the Clavis was lavish, then this Clavis will also be lavish.
There is still a slight, there is a small asterisk, there is there. But when you think about the Creta Electric, where the floor height made a significant difference to its all-round ability because its backseat does feel compromised.
Right.
That is not the case here. What you end up feeling with the Clavis Electric is, it will be imperceptible. You spend time with it, you'll be comfortable. But that you pushing the front seat a little bit further back, the middle seat a little bit further back, it then impacts your experience in the 3rd row.
Got it.
So the kind of flexibility that you had with the Carens, which was just all 3 rows, adults could sit even in the 3rd row of the Carens. You can do this here as well, but it won't feel as...
So there's some 5, 7, 10% difference.
Correct.
Got it.
So if you accept that, this is as good as the regular Carens, despite that floor height increase. This is easily the best pick as an EV for families in India today because of this ability to seat 3
Got it.
while being electric, right?
To expand on that idea, city use versus traveling, how would the picture change?
City use, no problem at all. You'll manage.
But that even the Creta Electric does reasonably well.
Even in the Creta Electric, like for city, like for taller people, you'll automatically think that that's going to feel quite knees up.
So that's not an issue with the Carens at all?
No.
Got it.
No.
And out on the highway?
Out on the highway, we spend time in 1st, 2nd and 3rd rows. And even in the 3rd row, with a slight compromise in terms of space. So that means pushing the middle row seat a little bit further forward than I would have.
As if the more important passengers are ahead and you are the least important passenger. Okay.
Right? So I had to accommodate a little bit, but still usable. So if you say, I want to do Mumbai-Pune in the 3rd row,
okay,
I don't have an issue.
But if you wanted to go from Mumbai to Bengaluru?
Yeah, so then obviously there'll be everybody in each row if you have adults in all 3 rows with that scenario. That means you will feel that slight difference in space.
Got it.
But it's not going to be to the point where you're going to say that I don't want to do this. You'll say that I'll rotate, something like that. And if it's kids in the back, no problem.
No stress. Got it.
Because like the regular Carens, this is well equipped in all 3 rows, right? Cup holders, USB sockets, all of that. So feature-wise, it is the same as the regular Carens. And this is another interesting thing here.
No, not the regular Carens, the Carens Clavis.
Carens Clavis.
Because the Carens is a whole different thing now.
Yeah, there is the old Carens is there in a couple of variants. So this is the Carens Clavis that we're talking about. Thanks, Shumi. So it is as well equipped as that. The only additional features that it has are specific to its EV use case, which means it has paddles on the steering for setting regen, and it also has a single pedal drive mode. But the good thing is that while it is more obviously more expensive, let's say, than the ICE versions, the mid variants, the low battery pack is actually quite competitively priced, and they've compared to the Clavis itself. I'm not comparing it to anything else because the value equation part of it is the one tripping point in this story because of what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
But they have sweetened the package by offering a bit more equipment in those lower variants compared to the ICE versions.
Examples?
Like the screen sizes, like a larger screen.
So instead of 12, you have a 14, or instead of 14?
No, 12. 12 is there, but what would not be available in the equivalent variant for the ICE is available in this spec of it, like that. They've done those kind of things. The one thing that has gone missing, and I really, really like that feature, was the cool cup holders that it had up front. And in the back, those are gone. Because now what it has is V2L. So at the back, where you have the controls for the aircon, for the 2nd row, you used to have that place to store cans or whatever, and it would be cooled. That is gone because now you have a 3-pin socket over there. So they have the wiring coming through, so they couldn't do that. And up front, they don't have the cool cup holders anymore because now they have the floating armrest and console. So it's opened up space to store stuff below.
Got it.
But you've lost those cup holders, which were cool, and I used to love that feature.
So they're cup holders, but not cool.
Correct. So in terms of feature deletion, this is the only feature deletion that I could find. Rest, everything is as is with the.
Given how weak India's coffee culture is, I don't think that's a big loss. If you know exactly where the joke has originated, please do leave us a comment.
That is a clip from MotorInc. And what that means is if you'd like to see more of these, you can do two things. One is stay on this channel, subscribe and watch more, or you can come to the main MotorInc channel where you'll find a much longer video that discusses this idea in a lot more detail.